The life of a cell is very different from our own lives, but in some ways we can find similarities. Like us, a cell is born and grows over time into a fully developed cell with its own function in the larger organism. For us, we just call it life, but for our cells, we call it the cell cycle. The cell cycle begins after a cell divides, creating a perfect copy of itself. This new copy has to have the same DNA as the parent cell. Copying the DNA is the first stage in the process of copying the cell. The DNA is organized into structures called chromosomes. You may have heard that you have 46 chromosomes. Single-celled organisms, the prokaryotes, have circular DNA and simply split in two. This is called binary fission. Eukaryotes, multi-celled organisms like us, have more complicated cell structures, and the exact method of reproducing can vary. However, this does not mean that more complex necessarily equals more chromosomes. Potatoes have 48, while we only have 46. These 46 chromosomes that we have come from pairs of 23. 23 from your mother, 23 from your father. These pairs are called homologous chromosomes. Homologous roughly translates to agree in Latin. These pairs agree to join and form a new cell that is a combination of the two. The full cell cycle is called mitosis. The diagram in the book shows only 4 chromosomes to make it easier. There are usually many more. We will look at each stage. Stage 1. Interphase. Before mitosis can begin, chromosomes are copied. When a cell will divide, it starts by copying all of its chromosomes. This is a lot of work because there is so much DNA. Stage 2. Prophase. The new chromosomes condense into rod-like structures. Stage 3. Metaphase. The membrane of the nucleus dissolves, and the chromatids, the new chromosomes, line up at the cell's equator. Stage 4. Anaphase. The chromatids separate and move to opposite sides of the cell. Stage 5. Telophase. A new nuclear membrane forms around each new group of chromosomes. Stage 6. Cytokinesis. This stage depends on whether the cell is a plant or animal. In an animal cell with no cell wall, the cell pinches off in between the two nuclei and separates. In a plant cell with a cell wall, a plate forms between the two and a new wall is grown. The process of mitosis is complicated, but it is what we need to learn in this section. Please ask me your questions, and we will look at the details in class. Have a great day.